Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's your girl Amakay or whatever. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Louisa, it's your girl Amakay, and I'm back here with another special type of video. So basically, I'm wondering, you guys are probably thinking, what's story time Thursday or what's S time Thursday? So basically, what I'm gonna do is every Thursday I will try my best to release a story time. In other words, it's not only just a story time, but it's like different times in my life where I share as a testimony, where God himself has come into my life and showed his power, showed his love, showed that he's actually with me in everything I do. So my story times will be very different from how my story times used to be. They'll be rather me sharing my testimonies and what I learned from it, and how it's drawn me closer to God, and how it can also motivate others who may be going through the same situation or something similar to that to overcome the limits or overcome the mindset that this situation may have captivated you into. So today's story time is actually a very recent testimony that I can have, you know, in my life to share. So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Braids. So I know you guys really haven't seen me on this channel with braids before, but yes, your girl needs my natural hair to grow, and I'm really tired of changing my wig, ruining my edges. Like, I'm only just recovering them back from shaving them off because I was wearing a frontal. My edges are cut up to here, guys. So in order for me to wear a frontal, I gotta shave it all off. So now my edges are retrieving back. So I'm not trying to keep doing, I'm not trying to harm my edges too much. So yeah, big shout out to We Are C Glam for doing my braids for me. I think in my previous vlog I did state that I was getting my braids done for my birthday, but I think this would obviously be posted after my birthday, so happy birthday to me. But yeah, so let's get into the video. Once again, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and comment down below any other types of video requests you want me to. So as we know, we start from the brows, but I'm not gonna keep stopping and starting and mentioning the products and why I use them. I'm just gonna list them here so you lot can see it, of the products that I use and stuff like that, so that the talking can go as fast as my makeup as well. So yeah, where do we start from? So it was this year, 2019. I was, you know, living my life. I think at the time I joined with a few mayors of London and a few other musicians to come together and organize a youth program based on knife crime. We're just basically promoting bigger awareness, because it's like everybody knows about it but they don't know why it happens. So it's like we're all here to come and talk about, you know, how life really is on the street, the provocative character that goes round and stuff like that, because there's no point of view saying we're gonna bring down knife crime and we don't even know where to start from, or we didn't even know how it starts, if that makes sense. So basically I was joined with a couple great people in the government and some musicians to create a song for the actual convention, for the actual day where they're having the program, just to talk about how, like, you know, killing has got to stop, you ruin innocent lives and stuff like that. And it was an honor. Around that time I was just up and down with my best friend, and he was also a part of it as well. He was actually the producer of the whole song and everything, and also he was part of the whole planning and management of the whole program. So he was basically, I would always go with him to the studio basically. And this specific day, so what month would I say this is? My parents had already gone to Ghana, so July's gone. I would say like the first week of August this happened, of this year. So it was a Sunday where we decided that we were going to do the final touches for the song and stuff like that, and then, you know, we're just going to keep it stepping. And for the first time in my life, I experienced the worst abdominal pain ever. When I tell you, I was so scared. I was thinking, why am I feeling this way, especially at this time of the night? What have I drank? What have I eaten? Oh my goodness, like I was so scared. and I was in the studio and I was telling my best friend, yo, I can't even sit up properly, like I have to lie down. Even when he was driving us back and forth from the location, I could not sit in the car like normally. I had to wheel my chair back and basically slouch to the side because it was so much pain, and I did not understand why. I drank so much water and it was just like the pains would come and go, and they were so sharp. I was like, Jesus, what is happening to me? And it's like, in my head I'm thinking, it's not that time of the month, innit? That time of the month is not even near yet, so it can't be, you know, those type of pains. So then, because it kept on coming and going, it got to a point where it just went down a bit. But then the next day, which was a Monday, like early hours of the morning, like around like 5, 6, I woke up with the most antagonizing pain. When I tell you, like, girls that already have started their periods and stuff, you know, we already know how cramps feel. Let me just tell you that. But this is not even cramps, okay? This is not even cramps. Cramps I can hack. I've experienced them for so many years now. I can hack the cramps. But what I was hacking on that day, or what I was going through, I couldn't take it. I seriously couldn't take it. So literally, I woke up, went to the bathroom, tried to see if, you know, I can exhale myself and, you know, release myself or something if that was the case. Nothing. I ended up just like regurgitating, as in I was vomiting, and I was like, Holy Ghost, where is this coming from? Like, I'm not the type of person to get sick. That's one thing. This is one thing with me. I'm not the type of person to get sick. I'm always kind of watchful with what I eat, because my stomach, for instance, is very, very, very sensitive. I know the type of time, I have like a certain time of the day where I know this food will work well for me, or I know this time of the day this meal will not work well for me. That's how, like, I'm very cautious with what I eat, what times I eat, and, like, you know, what's going on in my body. So I was really scared, I will not lie to you. So I ended up calling my best friend, because obviously, like I said, my parents weren't about and I wasn't trying to disturb my siblings. I think my delivery is here. What's the time? I would love it if my delivery is here. Hold on, guys. So I think I remember I was on overtime and I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I've got like a few hours till I have to wake up. Can this belly just stop hurting me? So as I was speaking to my best friend on the phone, he was just like, you know what, yeah, call 111. Call 111 right now. Explain to them what's going on, and if they say we have to go A&E, we will go A&E right now. In my head I'm thinking, I've never been A&E for me before. I've always gone to A&E for somebody else. Actually, yeah, I have been to A&E before, but that wasn't because I was ill. That's because I got bitten by a fox. That's another story for another day. So yeah, I basically was so like upset the fact that if these people told me anything about going into the hospital this morning, I would be extremely upset. Lo and behold, they were like, yeah, with your situation you have to go to the hospital, you have to go to A&E right now. They were giving me all types of diagnoses for what this could be, and I was just like, what diagnosis? I'm not the one to be diagnosed with anything besides the glory of God upon my life, okay? So cool. So I ended up meeting up with my best friend, and then we went to my nearest hospital. After we went to the hospital, I was just still a bit blown away by everything. I was just, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Why am I here? I'm not meant to be here. Oh my days, oh my goodness. We went there, spoke to them, everything cool. So now they called me in. They made me take the usual, the urine sample, blood, all of that. And as I'm sitting in the waiting room, the pain is just coming and going. The pain is just coming and going. There'll be a point where it doesn't come at all, and then it just comes boom. They now actually called me in, as in I was lying down in an hospital bed. I had changed my clothes and I'm wearing one of the rags that they give you. And I'm just like, how have I come to this point where I feel like my life is about to just completely change within a twinkle of an eye? They're coming to diagnose me with something that could change my future, that can change how I do things, how I live life, you know? Like, I was so scared. I don't think you understand. I was absolutely traumatized, okay? The doctor spoke to me, The doctor did all the meowing of my abdomen and everything, asking me, does it hurt here, does it hurt there, blah, 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 blah. And I was just giving my answers. They went away, they will come back, do something. They'll go away, come back, do something. I'm just like, oh my goodness, can these people just tell me what exactly? Hello. Today, going to do breaking chains. Then the doctor comes back. The doctor comes back and he's like, looking at your urine sample and stuff like that, what we think you've got doesn't make sense, basically. We don't fully believe that you've got this certain diagnosis. And I said, because I serve a God that never fails me. But at the end of the day, we still need to know what's going on. Because basically, they diagnosed me with appendicitis. With appendicitis, it's a very small surgery where you have to remove the appendix. But I was just like, listen, I'm not having anything that I was born with removed, basically. But they were like, the way my blood and my urine is okay, I don't have anything that will flash red lights that, yeah, she definitely has appendicitis. So they were just a bit surprised themselves. So they told me I should come back the next day for a scan so they can see what's really going on in that area. They told me not to eat, not to drink past a certain time, so that obviously the visibility of, you know, the scan can be noticed and can be, you know, better for them. My best friend came with me. They took another urine sample and another blood test sample thing as well. They're lucky I like injections, so I didn't mind, but it was just really annoying that they have to redo this test. Like, wow, my blood is going to change overnight. Do you know what I mean? Like, is my blood going to change overnight, sis? But obviously they're just using it for their test and stuff. They took me to the scan and x-ray section, and I'm just there sitting in front of the room waiting for them to be done, just praying in my head. My best friend is praying. I'm just like, God, I've never been the type to go to hospital to be diagnosed. You have kept me, like, let me be very honest, you have kept me all these years. I've seen people in my family go in and out of hospital, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, all of these things, but you have kept me. I have never gone into the hospital to say, Louisa, you were diagnosed. I've never stayed overnight in a hospital for anything. You have kept me. So Lord, as I'm about to walk into this room, keep carrying me. As they've called me in now, I'm just there, like, honestly still praying. And I'm so fada. And then the woman's going on. She's scanning. She looks a bit confused now. She's still just going on, scanning. And then she stops. Then she asks me, have I eaten anything today? I said, today, no, I haven't eaten anything. She's like, no milk, no nothing. I said, nothing at all. Like, I'm hungry as we speak. And I look at my best friend's face and I'm just like, just taking deep breaths, like, as, you know, I'm going on. Then she's like really scanning and focusing on the right side of my stomach. And she's just there for time. She tells me to shift one side, then she tells me to shift and breathe in the other side. Like, I was doing a whole yoga class at this point. I was just like, God. In my head, all I'm saying is God. Like, I'm calling God, keep carrying me. Why is she now moving like this? Why is this woman moving like this? Then she asks me, then she states, she's like, oh, now I know the reason why. Your right kidney is laying on top of your pancreas. I'm sorry? Your right kidney is laying on top of your pancreas, which is causing you to have pain. And it's the most likely the reason why I was experiencing UTI. If you guys don't know what UTI is just a urine infection. Because it's sitting on my pancreas, which is obviously near my bladder, and it's just causing the pain and stuff like that. In my head, I'm thinking, how did it get there? This woman is like, oh, some people are naturally born with it. Have I ever had a scan before? I said, miss, this is the first time I have been admitted to hospital to come and do scans, to come and do blood tests, to come and do this. Usually it's just general checkup in my GP. That's it. But I have never been a patient in a hospital for anybody, okay? Like, hello. She's like, some people are born with this and it's fine. It seems like it's still intact and it's still, you know, working. It's, you know, it's not failing in what it's doing. It's still working. Some people are just naturally born with it. there. Huh? Okay guys, just to like stop the video halfway, I want to give a big shout out to my sister Berthy. I have never worn such voluminous lashes before. Look at from the side. What? Hey! Ghana girls are doing their things. Hello. It's crazy. Like, I really like it. It's really bringing out my eyes. I just want to put foundation on. But sis, hello. Keep doing you, baby girl. Keep doing you. Like, honestly. Bye. Yeah, so guys, after the lady told me, after she told me that, yeah, this is what my diagnosis is, that my kidney has shifted. Or let's say I may have been born with it, but I don't believe I was born with it. Otherwise, somehow during my infant life, the doctors would have told my mum would have eventually told me as I grew up. So I don't believe I was born with it. After she told me that, I just thought, how, when, what? Then she tried to tell me she can see that there's a little stone in there. I said, a kidney stone? Is that what you're trying to insinuate? In my head, like, I was just like, what? Like, you mean a kidney stone? But she was like, oh, it's only 2 point something meters long or inches long. And I said, what's a 2 point something? Basically, on the tip of our pen, like the ballpoint part is what's 2 points. It's literally that small. I said, is there a way to get rid of it? Because I'm not trying to like enjoy my life, enjoy my future, and then halfway through it comes to affect me. Like, hi, do you remember me from like 10 years ago? No, I don't want that. When I tell you guys the amount of thoughts that was running through my head, but at the same time, I knew God was carrying me, so I had a sense of peace. I had a sense of peace that I was going to be alright. Obviously, I had to contact all my family members and let them know what, you know, why the pain was there, the diagnosis and all that cute stuff. I had to let them know. So yeah, I was on mad antibiotics to reduce the pain and, you know, to just keep me going through the time. Like I said, I'm not the one to go to hospital, I'm not the one to have antibiotics, I'm not the one to be doing any of this. So it was so different for me, and I'm so surprised that I was able to keep myself together. I will not give all the glory to myself. I'll definitely give the glory to God and the glory to the patience of my best friend. It's not even a joke, because I was saying so much, I was acting like in so much crazy ways. I was trying to like not make the situation affect me, so I was just thinking of different things, doing different things, and it was just all over the place. And I was just sitting down thinking to myself, if it is true that my kidney has shifted, how did it shift? What actually made my kidney shift? How could it move from one place to the next? Like, how? I need someone to help me understand this. No, it's not all the time where you come and be blaming the devil, or the devil did this and the devil did that. But no, what did I do? What was my like input into this happening? I was sitting there with my best friend, and we came to a conclusion. I was a sucker for waist training. Waist training helped me. I wouldn't even take the glory away from waist training. Waist training really helped me at a certain time to get to the weight I wanted, the belly size I wanted, and stuff like that. But it was actually damaging me as I was wearing it. And we hear it all the time when they say, oh, waist training is not the best, it shifts your organs. And you're just like, listen, I'm still breathing, so it's not going to affect me. Girl, until you get up and go to that hospital, or until that pain itself comes for you, like what it did to me, you will never know. Guys, I actually experienced when they tell you that waist training can shift and affect your organs. My right kidney fell from where it was. Remember, the kidney's just hanging there, close to the intestines. So for it to just fall and go and drop where my pancreas is, then that means waist training was doing a mad one to my body. I was waist training for years. I think I started waist training in 2016. So it's 3 years now I've been waist training. Now you might say, well, maybe you was wearing it excessively, Louisa. You was wearing it to go to sleep. You were wearing it for such a long time, so many years. But it took me 3 years, but it doesn't mean it can't take you 3 days or 3 hours or 3 minutes or 3 seconds for it to come and affect you. At this point, like, as much as I really want to waist train to get to my goal body again, I'm scared. because of what it's done to me already. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually really, really, really scared, like, for what it has done to me already. And it's just like, wow. And my message to you ladies is, losing weight and, you know, getting to your ideal body before waist training, it was possible. This is what we need to understand. Before waist training, losing belly fat by going to the same gym you say you go to with your waist trainer is very much possible. It's very much possible. Like, it's not even a joke. It is very, very much possible. Do not be me and put your health at risk. I didn't even know. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just paying attention to the results. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. Guys, if it wasn't for the unchanging love and the unconditional love of God that literally woke me up in this moment by letting me go through what I went through, I would have been chilling and my kidney is just doing a mad one. Then I come in here, I've got kidney failure, or my kidney's not as active as it needs to be. God forbid. Do you see what I'm trying to say? We have to be mad careful. I advise girls, if you go to gym and you waist train, yes, your body's looking snatched. Yes, you are getting the goals you want to get. But please, let's just stop. Because we never know when our ticking bomb will come and then tick, 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 boom. For you, it may not be your kidney. For you, it may not be your kidney. It could be something else. Please, a word to our wise, guys. A word to our wise. I don't want to hear anybody, another story time like this. Guys, I just wanted to be cute and I ended up destroying one of my most important organs. I don't even know how to continue the story. Like, just thinking about it. Something that we see as a way to lose weight, as a way to get to the goal we want to get to. Rather just came and slapped me back in the face and caused me harm. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really, really love my hair. But most of all, I really love my lashes. Like, I never really wear voluminous lashes like this, and obviously if you guys have been on my channel for a long period of time, you can vouch and agree to say the same thing. I don't really wear voluminous lashes like this, but you know, we are thanking God for his grace and his mercy upon our lives. You know, we thank God, we thank God. But yeah guys, so this was my testimony / story time, and basically I just want to say a big thank you to God, because bearing in mind, if I was wearing this waist trainer for 3 years, we don't know when this organ moved, but I was still able to go about my daily day, doing what I had to do, getting my money, going to church, going to all my programs and everything, waking up, to be honest. And he held me. But then obviously I would say God didn't want me to get to the point where I couldn't come back from this. So it was like, this is a warning, stop the waist training. If you want to lose weight, lose it the normal way. Do you see what I'm saying? It was like an alarm clock for me. What I have to say is, girls, always carry your faith that God is carrying you. No matter what you may be going through, always have that in your mind that God is carrying me through everything. He's carried me from the year you were born to where we are today. So he will always keep holding you, protecting you, nurturing you, and leading you to where you're meant to go to. Like, had it not been for God, and for instance, I was still waist training, where would I be? Or if I just ignored the pains and I was just sitting there doing what I do and minding my business, and this escalated to something else, or I wasn't able to take those antibiotics, where would I be? Please, ladies, if you want to look cute, put the waist trainer down. Before the waist trainer was there, we were losing weight, okay? It's your girl, Amakay. I'm here and I'm checking out. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Oh, this is best friend of mine. And I'll see you guys in my next video.